Okay, so this is a video that I just thought I would make. It seems much easier to do this than put a detailed proposal together. But for the two funding opportunities I right now have, it's these two properties. This corner lot right here on Southeast 24th Avenue, and this here, 2625 Southeast 27th Avenue. This has never had a house on it, so it actually doesn't have a street address yet given by the county because it's never been developed. Same here for this. As you can see, this is a long lake with a beautiful view, and this is a really an amazing piece of property. It's got a great lake view. Although it's a captive lake, it's not connected to Taylor Creek, which is right here that runs out to Lake Okeechobee. But these are the two properties. They're only a few lots apart from each other. Now my track record out here, what have I done so far? This is a property we just sold on 12/29, right before the end of the year. And in 2021, we got 229 for it. I've been creating my own ceiling here with the comps. This is one that administrative support services. Um, Richard and Carl they were the funding source on this. This I sold on 7/12/21 for 225. We put a brand new mobile home in there and also put a brand new mobile home here at 2730. By the way, all five of these projects are going to have the same exact mobile home because I've gotten a real pattern about getting a mobile home that has a really good floor plan in it, and it's got room for a deck in the back, big sliding glass doors, and it fits the lot really good for somebody who's going to buy a waterfront property. So we sold this back on June 17th for 229. The prices have jumped in here at least 25 or $30,000. So there's no problem in me raising the ceiling, and accordingly so, because my cost for the mobile homes have gone up substantially. I'm paying $30,000 to $40,000 more per mobile home in this crazy post COVID world we live in. Actually, last Friday, right over here on 27th Street, I sold this property right here, and I actually held a note on that. I'm financing that in my self-directed Roth IRA for somebody. So we created a new first mortgage, and that's going in there. On 34th Lane, actually it's below the map here, but the next street over, I just tore out a single wide that was an old broken down home from the 60s, and I got a new home on order for that. So I'm very active in this area. It's a beautiful area. Let's switch over here real quick um, to Zillow because it shows an aerial view here. Again, our two subject properties on 27th Avenue is this right here at the end of the lake, and I'll have a video that I'm going to splice into this little movie I'm creating here that's going to show you from the ground. I shot the video actually a year and a half ago when I bought the lot, and the lot's just been sitting in my self-directed Roth IRA free and clear. I don't make a business out of this. I only do like 2 transactions a year out of that self-directed Roth. The other transactions I do in my HSA or my solo K plan, or sometimes just in my regular LLC. But we're going to zoom in here. We're going to take a look at these lots. Before I do though, well actually let me zoom in a little bit. Before I explain about the two subject properties, which again are right here at the end of the lake and right here on this corner, these homes are some of the nicest homes in all of Okeechobee. These are in the 400 to 500,000 range because the Taylor Creek runs right along the back here, and it actually, if I back out far enough here, it takes you out to the lake. You can see here's the top of Lake Okeechobee right here, and you can get to the ocean from here. There's a lock here you have to go through, and there's a drawbridge, but you can take a sailboat. I've seen yachts in here, up to 40 feet long, 50 feet even. It'll fit because there's enough depth on the creek. But these are not the ocean access or big lake access lots. These are going to have mobile homes on there, 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, just fine. Okay, you can see this says it's valued at about 40K. That's what Zillow put on that. I paid 18 for this lot. So you have instant equity in the collateral right away, because this lot here now, I'm going to say it's 50 or 60. With that lake view, you can get it. And this says it's worth 13. That's bogus. I paid 30 for this. You can get 40 to 45 for this lot right now. And if you were down here on the street level, which you'll see in the video that's going to follow this immediately after, you'll see what the front of these homes look like. These are $500,000 homes. So is it crazy that you can have even a single wide like you have right here, and you'll see in the video, right across the street from a $500,000 home? Hey, that's how they roll in Okeechobee. So anyway, let me wrap this up. I just wanted to show you this to tell you the numbers real quick. My cost on the mobile homes now has jumped to about $125,000. My setup cost is about 7 or 8, and my driveway is going to cost about $3,000. My decks and stairs is going to be about $3,000, and then sod for about $1,500. So I'm all in for probably about $150, but I'm going to put these on the market for about the $260 range. So I've still got a plenty generous spread in here. And remember, I bought the lots at a discount as well. So these I'm looking to joint venture with a JV agreement through my self-directed Roth IRA to avoid UBIT. So oh man. So I prefer, sorry, that's my wife. So I prefer not to do a note and mortgage. I prefer to do the joint venture agreement and a land trust. And I can give you the majority of the beneficial interest in the land trust if that works for you. So anyway, watch the movie that's attached to this clip, and you'll see it from the street level. Thank you. Sold about 1.5 years ago. In fact, my wife and I looked at buying it. It was went for $338, right on the creek, the beautiful boat dock. But again, even though this is a neighborhood with nice houses like this, you still have manufactured homes right on the same street. This guy's probably a snowbird. You could see he probably left for the summer. It does get hot here in the summer, but he's got his toy shed out here where he keeps a boat, and I think he's got some antique classic cars. This house is a corner house, which is right next to my lot, and I'll show you what that looks like in a second. You could see Taylor Creek out there. If you look at this zoom, that's Taylor Creek. Taylor Creek, you're looking at this area, like right here. Okay, because now you're in between the two Long Lake lots. Beautiful house right across the street. Here's the lot I bought for 18. In fact, the grass service just showed up yesterday. And this is the lot I walked you through. The grass is freshly cut. You might have been here just this morning. And you got a beautiful Long Lake view here, as I showed you when I walked the lot. And the neighbor has a beautiful house right across the street. These houses are in the $350 range, and those sales took place about 1 year or 2 ago. I would imagine to be on this block now and be right on the creek like that, these houses, you could probably get in the 400s for these. Isn't that crazy? You got a big, beautiful house like that right across. You got a single wide. Well, guys, as I said, I shot that video about 1.5 years ago, and I could have sworn I had a better shot of this corner lot. So let's go to Google Streets here, and let's take the little guy, and I'll walk you. In fact, let me walk you down the road, show you the difference, how close it is to the proximity of the other lot. Again, these homes are right on Taylor Creek. These homes are in the $400,000 to $500,000 range. This is my lake lot here, of which you saw in the video. Even though it was 1.5 years ago, all this brush has been removed. And there's a really nice view there. So one of the comps I put in, I tore it. This mobile home was gone. Wow, this is an old video. Old street view from Google. It says 2011. But the new home I set and just sold a few months ago was right here that we sold for $229. So this is the property I want you to see. This is the number 2 property. This is just a vacant lot right here, sitting on the corner of 24th. What is that? 24th Boulevard. Okay, plenty of elevation here. There's already basically a building pad on it. There's nothing we need to do but set the mobile home on it. This is a really good sized lot. Again, this is the mobile home. I put in a brand new double wide right there, and this is looking now south on the street. So what I just wanted to point out to you from another view is that this is the second lot that's going to be developed because it got cut short in my street video when I was out on the street. And just wanted to show you real quick how close it is to this lot over here, which is surrounded just by gorgeous houses. And the new mobile home will go on this lot. So those homes are coming in May, so I'm raising the capital for those right now. You can't go wrong with this. I bought these a year and a half ago. This lot I bought about a year ago. This is about a year and a half ago. And the market was at a different place, so I scooped them up at a great price. Everyone was hiding in their basement with their masks on at the time. So anyway, that's it.